Welcome to Nivi's Toy Story! Hi guys, it's Nivi. I hope you're doing very well and I'm doing good too. Did you watch my last Toy Story, which was Thumbelina? Well, I hope you did. Do you know what Toy Story I'm going to tell you today? It is Sleeping Beauty. Let's start. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a beautiful queen and a handsome king. But those couples really wanted a baby, but unfortunately they didn't, which is a very sad thing. But one night, the queen was sobbing, and quickly she saw that she got blood in her finger. So she quickly got a cloth, wiped it, and said, "I wish I could have a baby with cherry lips and blue sparkly eyes." And that wish, she hoped it will come true. So a few months later, here came the exact wish that the queen was waiting for. So she was so happy, and also the king was so happy. And they grew her and grew her, made a happy girl. She loved nature, which is really good. They were so impressed with their child. And you know what? Her name was called Beauty, which is very, very nice because she was so beautiful that she had to be called Beauty. So they were so happy. But a few years passed and the mother unfortunately died. And then the king said, "Oh, I have to marry another woman. Oh dear. Okay, I'll try my best." So a few months later, they prepared a marriage and the king married another woman and she became a queen. But that was a very bad choice. You know why? Because she was evil-hearted. She was cruel. And soon the king would not appreciate what that queen would do. So, while Beauty was hopping along, seeing all beauty in nature and everything, here came the queen. And then the queen went to her room and saw a beautiful shiny mirror. And she asked to that mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And then the mirror said, "Oh, it's you, my queen. It's you, my lady." And then she laughed with a cheeky look. And then she went back to what she was doing. And she was very, very happy that she was the fairest. But actually, she wasn't, isn't it? Yeah. So then, a few days later, the queen asked the mirror again and said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" But he said something different, and the mirror said, "I'm really sorry, but it's not you, my queen. It's Beauty. Sorry." And then she got furious. She didn't know that Beauty was better than her. So then she asked again, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And then the mirror said again, "I'm sorry, but it's Beauty." And then she got even more furious. And then she wanted to plan. She wanted to do something cruel. She just wanted to make Beauty go away from her and make her the best by all her cruelty. So then she thought of something and she got the best idea she would ever have in her whole bad life. So she asked a random guy and said, "Go and find this beautiful lady called Beauty and get a knife and kill her. Please, I'll give you $100. And then the man was really shocked, and then he was like, why would that woman do such a thing to a beautiful, kind girl? I wouldn't do that, but let me see. So he was off to the woods, and he saw this girl in the forest, and he was like, is this Beauty? Let me see. Is she beautiful? So he went and saw her, but it was Beauty. But he got a knife, but he didn't want to do anything because it's such a kind girl, and you can't do anything harmful to her. She might have done really good things. So, do you know what he done? He just refused to what the queen said and just walked away. And then the girl was like, why was that man there? Okay, I'm still in the forest. And it came night, and she was all alone. Nothing to help her. She was just on a tree. She was crying. But then she finally fell asleep. In the morning, she heard bright, very small ticks, and she saw some humming, and she was so happy. But she was still lost. She didn't know where she was. But a few days passed, and her father needed to go somewhere really important because something really bad is happening. So he gave a kiss on the cheek and went away. Wah. So then, you know that man? He started to like that girl. She was so beautiful that she really wanted to marry her. So she said to her and said, can I marry you? But she said, I need to have permission. I would love to, but I have to have permission by the queen. So when the queen heard that guy didn't do anything to her, she said, I should do it myself. So she covered her into a witch kind of costume and put a mask on her face which looked like an old lady, and a basket full of poisonous apples. And her plan was to make Beauty eat that apple and faint. So she gone up to the door and knocked on, and then here came a old little lady. And Beauty was like, why would she come here? Maybe she's sick, isn't she? So she said, can I come in? I'm really hungry. So Beauty let her in with all her kindness and made a soup. So she was so happy to see. And the witch gave some apples, and she said to Beauty, do you want to eat these apples? They're very yummy. As a reward, I just want to give to you. So here you go, 1 apple. Take a nice nibble. So with her greedy laugh in her mind, she took a bite, and in seconds there came a fainted Beauty. What a sad thing. Why would that greedy, cruel woman just do that to a nice, kind lady? And then, unfortunately, they had to put Beauty in a glassy kind of area, so she had to lay on it. And then here came that guy. He saw in the distance, what is that tiny thing? And then here came birds that were Beauty's friends. And they tick, and they said, come along. Something really sad happened. Beauty fainted. Come on. So he ran with all his love and saw Beauty laying down. And he kissed Beauty on the forehead. And with amazement, do you know what happened? She woke up with her beautiful eyes and saw that handsome prince. And do you know what? They were loving each other and they had a marriage. And they both lived happily ever after. The end. Did you like the story? Well, I hope you did. If you like the story, please thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below to tell me what you like about the story. This is Nivi and Sleeping Beauty signing out.